the first view this morning. So it should be 9 July, I believe. I haven't done the morning intro. I was trying to get up to the top of the hill before I did, so I wasn't huffing and puffing. This is a lookout. I think I'm gonna go do the rock scramble. This was a 0.1 blue blaze. The rock scramble is a 0.2, I think. Or at least the sign said 0.2 back to the AT. But if I do the rock scramble, I'm gonna have to go out on the scramble and then back across it, since I'm trying to do a, I guess you call it a pure NOBO, so no blue blazes. So we'll see. I'm gonna check out that info and then make up my mind what I'm gonna do. So we'll check you out later down trail. So I'm not sure this is the actual rock scramble or not. It is the blue blaze. There's one picture about it, or two pictures. Talks about it's going to be hard to escape this without any scrapes, bruises, bloody knees. But I was picturing like a, I guess a ridge line, just a bunch of rocks to cross, but we shall see. I figured depends on what point you look at on gut hooks as to how long this is. It says it's 0.2 to a parking area, which looks like quite a distance from I should have gone the other way. From the picture. Oh. To do this no-handed is fun. Holding the phone camera in one hand and my trekking poles in the other. So the imagery. Hey, I guess the camera stabilization may just straight up suck. I don't know if you can see, big drop off there. This really is, yeah, that's the trail. Yeah, it's gonna be one of the commenters in Gut Hook said not to try this with your pack, but I don't know. Unless you're a day hiker parking in the parking lot at the other end of this, I don't know what other choice you got. I mean, it would be ridiculous to leave your pack somewhere. Yep, that's probably the top of it there. Look at that. That's just absolutely gorgeous. Yep. Might as well be on top of the world here. I think that's it. So I'm gonna see what I can do up here and then head back from where I came so I can get back on the AT and head down track. Alright, we'll see you guys down track. Can you guys believe the view? Bearfence rock scramble, blue blaze off the Appalachian Trail in the Shenandoah National Park. That is just awesome. I'm so glad I decided to take this. I do have to go back the way I came though, since I gotta get back on the AT where I got off. That is just gorgeous. One last look around. I'm gonna see if I can hold the camera again on the way back across the rock scramble. That's just, I can't get over how gorgeous those clouds are, just floating over the mountain. Okay, so hopefully if I'm successful getting out of here without hurting myself, hopefully there will be enough clips, or maybe I'll just put it up raw without cutting any portions out, just so I don't change the effects of how difficult it was. We got the yeah. This is one of those times when I wish I had brought a GoPro with a head strap. And I could at least be a little safer doing stuff like this. Let's try. That's the way I went last time. This looked like the way it was supposed to be, or at least easier. Yeah, like I said, some commenters said don't do this with your pack. Other commenters said they saw kids doing it with their kids. One commenter said it was like a intermediate 3. I don't know what intermediate 3 means or what system he was using, or that commenter was using to base that on. I'm definitely not a quote-unquote climber, so I'm sure there's some kind of official rating system for difficulties of climbs, but I wouldn't know them. Yeah, it just, the mixed comments and the fact that it was short. Like I said, I've decided I'm done with blue blazes that are more than half a mile off trail. So this one was supposedly 0.2. So I decided to go ahead and take it. There's another one coming up later. That's supposed to be a waterfall. I haven't decided if I'm going to take that or not. If I remember, it was like a 0.6. So if I stick with my guns, I won't take it. Or I could make the assumption that gut hooks is wrong and it's only 0.5. Yeah. So we'll see. There's a, I don't know what they call them, a roadway, sideway, something like a little store. 7.8 miles down the trail this morning. So I will probably stop there and get brunch, just like I did yesterday. Hopefully I don't spend a full hour there this time, because then there's also a full-fledged restaurant that's supposedly open like 17 and a half miles down trail today. So I'm thinking I might stop there for dinner. We'll see. I believe the post actually said they have a hotel as well. So maybe I'll just say screw it. Take my time today and stay in the hotel tonight. We'll see. We'll discuss those options. So I haven't even done the intro video yet this morning, so. Okay. So that was the rock scramble, Appalachian Trail, I believe. I still need to go. Yeah, I think I still need to go back this way to get where I came on. It is a blue blaze, so it kind of goes around. It looked like there's basically 3 entrances, one on either end and one here in the middle. But okay, yeah, I'm gonna head back to the AT, and I'll see you guys in a bit for the intro video for the day. Good morning, everybody. It is 9 July, 48th day, I believe, on trail. It's about 7:45. I've been on trail for a little over an hour, or less than an hour, since I did the videos that you watched right before this. Was the Bearfence rock scramble side trail. So technically that wasn't on the or part of the Appalachian Trail, the Blue Blaze, but nonetheless, I've been out for a little over an hour. So I stayed at Bearfence rock hut last night. I was the only one there. There was some water, but it was sketchy, so I did not partake of it. Today's plans are kind of up in the air. About 7.5 miles or so down trail, 7.8, something like that. There's another sideway, or basically another store. So I believe my plan is to stop there for brunch. Hopefully I don't spend an hour there like I did at the store yesterday. But if I do, I do. Then I'm not sure. I've got several options I'm looking at. There's a Skyline Drive, I think it's Skyline Drive Resort, just over 16 miles down trail today. So supposedly the restaurant there is open. So I'm thinking I will stop there for dinner, which really makes me question why I'm carrying 3 days of food through the Shenandoahs, where I think I've only eaten one dinner and a couple of snacks. So I'm carrying a lot of weight that I don't need to, but I guess it's better safe to be sorry. So yeah, that's 16 miles down track. The first place I was looking at staying is called Bird's Nest, which was, I think, just a little over 22 miles. There's one of the other routes up to the rock scramble I just came from. So yeah, bird's nest number 3. So I don't know if there's more of them, more than one. I'm assuming there is. That was like a 22 and a half mile day. And then I forget the name of the next shelter, but it would be a 27-mile day. So after the 35-mile day yesterday, we'll see how I feel. There's another blue blaze coming up. I'm not sure if I'm going to take it. It's supposed to be to a waterfall. Pictures did not look all that enticing. I think it said it was 0.6 miles off trail. So that is past my half-mile distance that I'd set. So we'll see when I get there. If I've made up my mind that early that I'm going to stay at the resort if they've got space available, that'll be an extremely short day, especially compared to the 35. So if I've made up my mind by then, I will probably go ahead and take that side trail to see what the waterfalls are like. Like I said, the pictures weren't all that impressive in Gut Hooks, so and there were no specific comments that talked about a must do, so we'll see. But yeah, other than that, like I said, bird's nest was my first one. Now one of the 2 shelters I was looking at kind of worries me because the comment said that it's in a swamp, so the snakes own the place. I'm not concerned about the snakes. I'm more concerned about the swamp part and the bugs. So the bugs are starting to get pretty vicious out here. And so these little vampire gnats. I'm starting to think, or someone told me he thinks I'm talking about the black flies, or what they call black flies in Virginia. I haven't had time to research, but yeah, basically they're oversized gnats that draw blood when they bite you. So I wouldn't classify them as a fly, but yeah, apparently gnat is a generic term for several different fly-like insects. So okay, I think that's all I've got this morning. I'm going to figure out where the next water source is, since I didn't have any last night, and I normally drink close to 2 liters of water at camp at night. I definitely need to get some water in me. So I will see you guys down trail. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you later. Out. I was gonna leave this alone, but it just happened again. So yesterday, I passed a group of 4 young day hikers, and again, I can see them down the trail hiking, and then as soon as they see me, all 4 of them throw on face masks. I'm like, okay, so I'm just gonna accept the fact that face masks are a thing, even in the freaking forest, at least for day hikers, possibly small section hikers, staying local, whatever. But I actually just passed 2 NOBO hikers, and one of the 2, well, it wasn't a mask, he did throw his bandana over his mouth as he was passing, and I don't understand. But maybe it's just me. Apparently, I'm just going to accept the fact, and I'm going to stop talking, I hope, about stupid people wearing stupid masks in the middle of the forest on the Appalachian Trail. It's retarded in my opinion. And we're all entitled to our opinions, right? So that's that. However, what really made me just go ahead and get the camera out is these 2 guys told me that they were just told, I was told by Becky Joe's cousin's 3rd aunt's nephew's best friend's cousin, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, they told me that they've closed Katahdin down again. Obviously being, or is it July 9th, I think. Plenty of time. I mean, I'm hoping to be at the halfway point this week. So I've still got quite a while before I get there. But we'll see. Once I get time and some signal, I'll see if I can find anything to back that up. But that's the rumor those two guys were spreading anyways. We'll see you down trail. Out. Yeah, I'm about 0.2 miles away from a parking spot that explains. I've seen several day hikers out here, which is interesting. I guess there's a whole lot of people that don't work, or maybe they're still off for COVID and they're out and enjoying the forest. But I guess I just seem to be surprised by the number of people I see out on weekdays. Stop and take a look at the forest here. More just gorgeous. Yeah, it just seems like there's more people than I would have thought out in the forest on weekdays. Maybe they're just taking their vacation, or they're off because of COVID, I don't know. Or maybe I'm just naive and thought everybody worked a 9 to 5 or 7 to 4 or whatever, 7 to 3, Monday through Friday. So I wouldn't see anybody other than through hikers or section hikers, maybe, I guess, on weekdays. I don't know. Oh well, just another random thought, and wanted to share some of the scenery. I'll see you guys down trail. Tell you what, the deer, there's some deer here, just are not afraid of people. Yeah, he just completely ignored me. I mean, I just glanced up and he's just sitting there staring at me. I was too busy looking at the trail. I glanced up and he's just sitting there. What you doing in my woods, boy? Oh well. Yeah, some interesting trees. No. Okay, I passed the water source. Almost out of water, but I just passed it out. We're less than 2 miles from this little country store, so I'll get water there. Hopefully I don't regret it. All indications are the store's open. So, okay, we'll see you down trail. Approaching Tanner's Ridge Road, I believe. We got a maintenance vehicle here. See a bunch of dust. This truck just drove by fairly fast. Started up the dirt road. There's a cemetery here, which wasn't. It's not on gut hooks. I don't see a sign for it either. Yeah. Of course, I'm not seeing the signs for the AT either. Surely it's not through the cemetery. It's got to be through here. Yep. It's kind of odd. There's no sign for the cemetery. Okay, I'm full, stuffed, full of junk food again. Just leaving Big Meadows wayside. It was a .4 blue blaze off the AT uphill the whole way, so at least I'm getting some downhill coming back down to the AT. The waterfall looks like Lewis Springs Waterfalls or something like that. Lewis something Waterfalls is the one I was talking about earlier. It is actually a 0.6 mile side trail, and it's actually the opposite direction here of the wayside on the other side of the AT. So reading the comments all the way back to 2018, I mean, there's only like 5 of them, I think. Only one person said it was worth it. Everyone else said it wasn't. So I'm going to bypass the waterfall because it is past. It's greater than the half mile I said I was going to do for blue blazes. And based off the comments, it doesn't look like it's worth the 0.6 mile straight downhill and the climb back out. So I'm going to head down track and then we'll catch you later out. Walking next to another campsite here in the Shenandoahs. So, I don't know, I got mixed feelings. Some of these, I mean, a lot of guys are out here with campers, big tents. I'm saying like big 20 by 20 foot. Like, I don't know what you would call them. Not tents, but they are tents, but not sleep tents. They're just rain fly type things where you would have a family dinner under type stuff. Oh, different kind of camping obviously than thru-hiker camping, but some of the luxuries looks like some of these sites have are enough to make you jealous, but on the other hand, I kind of like the way things are going, minimalist. Yeah, I just thought I'd share. It was a random thought as I was walking past the campsites again. Makes me wonder about my future. Stealth van or a conversion van living, camper life. Is that what I want to do when I finish the AT, or do I want to do the responsible thing, go get another job and work for another career and then pursue that type of lifestyle and travel in the world? Most likely that's what I'll do. I just, as much as I think I could live minimally based off of what I've already got, the backside of my mind tells me that's the irresponsible thing to do. I need to plan better. Well, I think I plan fairly well, I think, but my planning definitely was not based off not getting another career after retiring from the military. So the responsible thing in my mind is to go ahead and get another job and do at least another 20. I figure if I get it when I'm 45, I can still do the whole retirement at 65, maybe push to 67, and then during that time frame, either if I still think I want to do the conversion van lifestyle, by then I could have drawn up all the plans for my dream van, as well as put money aside throughout the years to specifically towards that goal. Or maybe I'll go with a camper. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure a van is where I want to go, at least for now. But 20 years down the road, that's a long time. So definitely things could change. Yep, just more rambling thoughts. And I've been thinking these videos may actually show how fucking crazy I am. all the back and forth about got to put in a good day's work, got to do 20 miles, blah, blah, blah. I got to the campsite. Well, look at that. It's like every time I don't need freaking water, there's a awesome water source. Anyways, where was I? Oh, how crazy I am. Yeah, it's like last night I get to the campsite that I was originally going to stay at, and it's like 1600. I'm like, that's too early. I can't stop at 1600. And yet here I am today with crazy thoughts going through my head about staying at this hotel if they've got rooms, which will only be a 16-mile day, and I suspect I will get there somewhere between 15 and 1600. So yesterday I'm like, there's no way I can stop at 1600, 20 some miles. No, I'm gonna push another 13 miles. And then here I am today. It'll be 16 miles, but when I get to this, the hotel or the restaurant, hotel, whatever it is, resort, there's the word I was looking for. Yeah, then other days, yeah. Let's just say the mind wanders and your outlook changes hour to hour. I may have done that back in when I was working for the Navy as well. I don't know, but out here it's definitely my thoughts change, outlooks change. You know, feel like you gotta push it, and then it's like days like yesterday where I do a 35. You know, kind of in the back of my head, I'm trying to justify to myself only doing 16 and staying in a hotel today. So yeah, little mind fuck games with myself like that all the time. So we'll see. I'm gonna keep heading down trail. There was a guy in front of me, which I actually think I thought it was Pace, guy I was hiking around near for part of the day like a week ago. I don't know if he split off to go up to that campground for maybe water to use the facilities they've got. I'm not sure. Or he just decided to speed up. I did stop off for a view, but either way, I'm not sure if he's still in front of me or not, or he may show up behind me. But okay, that's enough rambling. I'm going to get off here and go down track, and we'll see what happens when I get to this resort. I definitely don't think I get to eat. I was planning on eating dinner there, but after all that crap I just ate, I don't think I could eat 4 hours later. But if I end up staying there, I will go up to my room, get cleaned up, work on some videos, and then go grab dinner before they close. Like I said, they stopped serving at like 2000, so that would give me a few more hours to get hungry again. Okay, honestly, I'm getting off this time, so we'll see you down trail. Makes it kind of hard to find the trailhead when vehicles park in front of it like that. I don't know if that's like an authorized parking spot or what. There's another entrance. I just passed, well, on the south side of that road, I passed probably four different groups of section hikers, or day hikers, I guess. And I was gonna try to leave it alone, but I couldn't. 3 of the 4 groups threw their freaking face masks on as they approached. I don't know. I mean, I've been out here for a while, but obviously these damn face masks may become part of the American norm. I kind of got used to seeing people wear them when I lived in Japan, but I sure never wore one. Never understood the point. And I still don't understand the point with this COVID. Yeah. Oh well, hopefully that's the last time I'll have to make a comment about these damn masks. So I'll try to refrain, but I'll see you guys down the trail. Just another overlook. Had some hawks up here. I was hoping they'd come back. Pace, the guy I was hiking with or around the other day, that was him in front of me. So he was up here enjoying the view as well. He's actually hiking through the shanties with like zero food, or maybe I should say days of food with him. I'm like, so now I feel even more retarded for walking around with 3 days worth of food. Like I said, like earlier, especially considering I haven't even eaten a full day's worth of food. I've had one dinner, then some snacks with these waysides and whatnot. So it is what it is. I guess I'm better be prepared than to be hungry. I did also score 3 Mountain House chicken and rice meals at the shelter last night. Someone left 3 chicken, yeah, it was chicken and rice, I believe, with some vegetables, and yeah, left 3 of those, a bunch of oatmeal, some chicken, little packets of chicken. I only took the Mountain House meals. So I don't, like I said, I tried to do oatmeal at the beginning, but it was the rolled oats, old fashioned. I'm already eating enough sugar. I don't need it to eat the sugar prepackaged instant oatmeal. Just it's kind of ironic or kind of silly to say it's not my thing or too much sugar, right? Considering I'm eating Snickers and peanut butter M&Ms and caramel M&Ms or white chocolate and peanut M&Ms every freaking day. Well, sorry, some day hikers I didn't see coming up trail. They were surprised that this is part of the Appalachian Trail. So, but yeah, so whatever. I think I was talking about the irony or the stupidity of me not wanting to eat sugary instant oatmeal when you look at all the other shit I'm eating. So, oh well, I'll see you guys down trail, or yeah, down trail, or as things pop up of interest. Of course, even things that pop up of interest will absolutely be down trail somewhere. So again, I'm not making sense. Out. Down trail, off-trail use prohibited for the next 300 yards. So it talks about trail closure on the other side of that sign. Sensitive environmental whatchamadoos. But I'm wondering if it's more of a liability not to get yourself killed trying to climb up this rock face. I can only assume we're gonna walk around and the trail's gonna go up there, but I don't see anything but trees up there, so I don't see. They look like the same type of trees everywhere else, so I'm not sure what sensitive blah 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 is up there. Like I said, I don't know if the trail's gonna wind its way up there anyways or not. Oh well, just thought that was interesting and wondering if it's more about liabilities than sensitivity of the environment. We'll see. Supposed to be a view up here called Scree Field. I don't know if it's just these rocks, this Scree Field, or let's see. Oh no, looks like we're gonna have a view over here to the left. Scree field. Not all these rocks are very stable. See, I gotta wonder, all these rocks randomly throughout the mountains, you got big fields of rocks like this. Ouch. Just same thing with the big boulders. Just in the middle of the forest, you got one big boulder sitting there. Like, how the hell? Same thing here. I mean, rock slides before the trees, I don't know. Just things that make you go, It looks like these are every few yards we've got them. In fact, I mean, something's got to be living up in that. And another one. Well, that's an awesome tree. All right, we'll see you down trail. I come up a hill, and this guy is just staring at me. Or girl, just like that, looking at me. And went about eating, and now it looks like she's gonna leave. She's gonna be on her way. Some of these deer. Yep. Goodbye. Oh, there's a fence there. How'd she get through the fence? I said there was a no camping for the next half mile. So we're in the middle of that. It was a redevelopment, I guess, in the park. Every once in a while they restrict camping so all the camping sites can grow back. It's interesting, there's a fence over here though. That'll be the first fence I've seen in the Shenandoahs. It looks like the maintainers are here. I passed one earlier, and they said it's great to see them out. Potomac, I don't know, I guess it's the Potomac ATC Club that maintains the trail in the Shenandoahs. So, trail honestly hasn't been that bad. Sorry, I get sidetracked. That's just a awesome tree. Hopefully that picture took. So yeah, the trail, as far as like weeds and stuff, hasn't been too bad. I got shoe shined once, but not bad. So either way, it's still good. Good to see the maintainers back out. Makes you wish you lived in one of the states the AT went through, so you could volunteer. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what the future holds. Yeah. Okay. See you down trail. Gotta go this way for the AT. Something about the AT has been rerouted. There's a comment talking AT rerouted. Appalachian Train North, Skyland Road crossing. But it said the AT had been rerouted through a bunch of buildings. Hard to follow. Ended up on a horse, or a yellow and a white. Yellow and a white blaze. AT detour. For what? Why? I'm not sure why it was rerouted. I'm gonna go down the original path and see, A, if I get in trouble, or B, if I can see why it was rerouted. There's nothing in gut hooks. I mean, there's a comment that says it was rerouted through a bunch of buildings, but that sign was just pointed up a road. So we'll see. I definitely don't see any reason yet why it would have been rerouted. There's a poor bird that fell out. Yeah. He's as good as dead. Surely that's not why they rerouted the trail. Okay, well, I'm gonna jump off here. I don't know how long this section of the trail is. There's no reason, unless something comes up that's worth seeing. As usual, I'll jump back on. Seems like there's a bunch of buildings or something over there, but oh well. We'll see you down trail. Well, I'm passing some kind of construction site up here right towards the end, so maybe that's why it was rerouted. But none of the construction guys have yelled at me yet, so I'm past where they're actually working. I'm about to hit the road. It starts the blue blaze, so we'll see. Oh well, maybe someone coming down to yell at me. We'll see. Okay, see you guys down the trail. Yeah, like I said, hopefully they're not here to yell. Yeah, that's interesting. Came out on the construction site and actually had to go down portions of the construction site to get to the Blue Blaze here to the resort. So we'll see how it works in the morning when I take off. I definitely don't want to do any kind of a sag lap. So looks like I'm here. I'll see you guys later, depending on if I'm going to stay here or move on after I eat out. Okay, so it's almost 1600. Just leaving Sky something resort. I was honestly going to stay there tonight, but they only had one room available, and whatever, it was like a newly refurbished room or whatever, but they wanted 278, I think is what they told me I was looking at with taxes. Yeah, nope. As much as I would like to recharge all my batteries and take a shower and all that happy horse crap, not for $277. Nope. So here I go back down trail. I'll go to Bird's Nest number 3. was my first option this morning I was looking at. So it's just about 6.5 miles down trail. So I should get there right before dinner time. But since I just had dinner, I won't need to fix dinner. So should be easy enough night. Unfortunately, the water source for that shelter is a 1/4 mile down trail. So we'll see how I handle the water again. I didn't see any water sources close going towards the shelter either, so it'll be another dry night. I'm not sure if I'm gonna add that 1/2 mile to go out and back to get water. we'll see how I feel when I get there. So we'll see you down track. Looks like we got us a view. Absolutely. Yep. That qualifies as a view. I don't know if we can see him or not. But Aka's graced us with his presence again. Oh, wow. Hopefully he comes back around. But yeah, so that, and I don't know what city or village, or I guess it'd be a city, town, that is. But definitely impressive. It's a lake or some kind of a reservoir down there. It sounds like there's people down trail somewhere here. Oh yeah, look at that. You just, yeah. Absolutely gorgeous. The trail's gonna walk along here. Some kind of gap, overlook. Beautiful. Hopefully the camera's looking at something. I'm walking on a brick wall to get to the sign. It's just another one of the many things here in the Shenandoah's roadside parking areas. If these walls could talk. Oh, let me. Constructed in the 1930s. Stone walls in the Shenandoah National Park were built with two-style masonry, dry laid, and ashlar dry laid walls like those here at Jewel Hollow Overlook. Could be built by less experienced stone workers like the young men of the CCC, since they require only moving and aligning heavy stones. More muscle than skill. Again, some dog. Got some lakes and stuff down there. Okay, back down trail. We're at the Pinnacle Lookout. It's just, I don't know, breathtaking. Gorgeous. I don't know if I can get that flip. Nope. I don't know. That may have looked stupid. So we should be approaching Bird's Nest Hut number 3. There's like a couple people down there. So I'll cut the video short again. As usual, just take a picture. So I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna go get my night started by walking half a mile to get water and back to the shelter out. So yeah, there's 2 younger, I'm gonna call them kids. Heck, they may not even be in their mid-20s. Staying at the shelter. It looks like they're gonna hammock At least one of them is. I'm assuming both of them are. But Pace wasn't there, so either Pace is still behind me, or he decided to push on either to a stealth campsite or to the next shelter. I think he stayed at a stealth site last night, because I think I rolled up on him as he was leaving his site. But yeah, I'm making the quarter-mile trek to go get some water. I don't want to start the day out dehydrated again. Like I said, I normally drink about 2 liters of water at night, and I'm not cooking tonight since I've eaten so much crap. But at least I want to get some water, so I'm ahead of the curve in the morning. Maybe that's why I can go so long without water in the mornings or in the day, because I drink so much at night. I don't know. But I'm gonna get off here so I can go get the water and get back to site and camp. My fupa, ooh, shit, tripped on a rock. See what happens. My fupa has busted another seam, so I need to make field repairs on that seam. I think there's only one more original seam left on this thing. And I've sent Z-Packs 2 request emails now, and I haven't heard shit from either one of them, or from either one of them. So it may be time to go to social media and just make a public comment about how shitty their customer service and their products are. Maybe that'll get some attention. Not my preferred method of doing it, but I started reaching out to them somewhere between 500 and 600 miles on trail and heard nothing. And here I am, 950 plus miles, and still nothing back from them. So it doesn't take that long to reply to a customer. So yeah, you treat people like shit, they're gonna do shitty things. So we'll see. I may try to send them one more email, but so far I am not impressed with their customer service whatsoever. Out. So I was on my rant and I completely bypassed or passed the trail to the water. It almost looks like an old service road, but it's supposed to be 0.3 miles according to the comments and Gut Hooks. Gut Hooks itself says it's a quarter mile, but the last several comments said it was a nice strong piped spring, so that'll be nice. What I'll probably do is just hydrate while I'm there and then bring the full 2 liters back up. But good, yeah, this is definitely a shitty downhill. I'm glad my backpack is at the shelter with my food locked up in the bear box, because this would suck doing it with your pack on. But I think it'll be worth it to have the water in the morning. So I'll see you guys down at the bottom. Well, there's the sign. Spring. It definitely was a crappy downhill. I'm glad I didn't wait till morning to do it while I was leaving the shelter. That would have been a shitty morning going back up this hill. Because I'm sure there's another hill that I'm gonna be going up first thing in the morning. Yep, look at that. The sound of an awesome spring. And it's, yeah, I don't. I'm kind of interested with all the dead trees or fallen over trees with such fresh water right here. Okay, I'm gonna get some water and carry on. Work out getting back up that hill.